In this video, we're going to deal with some of the applications of multiplying polynomials. It says John is planting a garden that is shaped as a rectangle. The length is 3x minus 4 and the width is 5x plus 6. John needs to find the area of a garden in order to determine how many plants to buy. First off, area we know should be length times width. So a lot of times I start off by drawing a picture. And I'm going to label it, I've got 3x minus 4 and 5x plus 6. Now to find the area in terms of x, what I'm going to do is it's a binomial times a binomial, 2 by 2. So I'm going to draw my box and I have 3x minus 4 and 5x plus 6. Okay, so this 5x times 3x is 15x squared. 3x times 6 is 18x. 5 times negative 4, negative 20x. Whoops, 20x. Negative 4 times 6 is negative 24. Combine these two squares. Oh, not very good drawing there. I have 15x squared minus 2x minus 24. Whoops, nice 4 there. There we go. It says if x equals 4 in the problem, what is the area of John's garden? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 15 times 4, whoops, let's see, squared, minus 2 times 4 minus 24. So the biggest thing right now, you can either take all of this and put it in the home screen and find your answer. If you do it by hand, make sure you take 4 squared, which is 4 squared is 4 times 4, which is 16. So let's see, probably the easiest right now to go in. Let me get the calculator opened. Let's see if it's almost open here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put in the home screen 15 parentheses 4 squared minus 2 times 4 minus 24 and press enter. So my answer, the area of the garden, is going to be 208. Now it says suppose John's garden is 268 square feet and each plant's area is 3 feet squared. How many plants can he plant? Well, let's take 268 and divide it by 3. So if I went in here and I took 268 divided by 3, it gives me 89.333. I know that's not what the area was that we found it. They're just giving us a number. Now, how many plants can he plant? Can he plant 0.33 of a plant, like of the seeds? You either have 1 seed or you have no seeds. So the answer, you have to actually round it down, and it's 89 plants that would fit in this area. The next thing it says is John needs to put a fence around his garden. How much fencing would he need in terms of x? Well, the fencing is going to be perimeter. So for perimeter, you have to add up all the sides. So you'd need 3x minus 4 and 5x plus 6. Well, we have 5, 10, 13, 16, 16x. 6 plus 6 is 12. Minus 4 is 8. Minus 4 is 4. So your perimeter would be 16x plus 4. Here's the next one. You can pause this one and see if you can come up with the answer. It says Sally is planting a garden that is shaped like a triangle. The length is 2x minus 3 and the width is 6x plus 8. Sally needs to find the area of the garden in order to determine how many plants to buy. Area is base times height divided by 2 of a triangle. So I need to take 2x minus 3 times 6x plus 8. A binomial times a binomial, so that's 2 by 2. So my box is going to be a 2 by 2. So right here, I get 12x squared, 16x, minus 18x, minus 24. Put your x's together, add them together. My answer becomes 12x squared minus 2x minus 24. It says if x is 7, so I have 12 times 7 squared minus 2 times 7 minus 24. So when I come here, I'm going to go into the calculator. I'm going to put in there 12 times 7 squared minus 2 times 7 minus 24 and press enter. My area is 550 square feet. The next one says, suppose Sally's garden is 362 feet squared and each plant is 4 feet squared. How many plants can Sally plant? 362 divided by 4. So, let's see here. I've got 362 divided by 4. I get 90.5. Since we can't just plant a half of a plant, we have to round it down, and it will be 90 plants. The plant Sally is buying comes in packs of 6 for $2.50. How many packs does Sally need to buy, and how much money is she going to spend? Well, first off, if you need 90 plants and 6 come in a pack, let's take 90 divided by 6. Well, if I do that, I take 90 divided by 6, I get 15. I need 15 packs. And how much is that going to cost? I'm going to take 15 times 250. Whoops, that looked like a line there. There we go. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to take 15 times 250. Enter. I get $37.50. So it's going to cost me $37.50. Oh, my pen doesn't want to write. There we go. Next, it says simplify the expressions. Well, let's see. Guess I'm kind of blind to figure out if these are x squareds, cubed. Okay, looks like these are my cubed ones right there. So I get 10x to the third power. Look for my squared ones. There's a 7x squared minus x squared, so I get plus 6x squared. Then I have negative 4x minus 9x, which gives me 13 negative x's. And then negative 8 plus 3, which is minus 5. Now to check this, you would put the problem into y1, your answer into y2, and press second graph. To make sure it was right, you'd make sure that all the numbers in y1 equaled y2, that they all matched. Next one. Well, let's see. I would put together, looks like I've got 7x squared and 8x squared, 15x squared. My xy's will go together. I have negative 4, negative 1, negative 5xy. Then I've got negative 8x and 3x, negative 5x. And then negative 9 minus 9 is negative 18. Next one. All right, well, when you look at these, you're going to have to do the distributive property first. So I need to take 5 times both things that are inside here, 5x, and then x times whatever's inside here. So first off, I have 5 times 3 is 15, x to the, I think that's a squared right there, so I've got a 1 and a 2, which is x to the third power. 5 times negative 7 is negative 35x. Then I'll go over here. I've got negative x times 3x, negative 3x squared. Negative x times negative 9 is positive 9x. Now to write my answer, I've got 15x to the third power. That's the only one I have there. The only x squared minus 3x squared, negative 35x plus 9x, negative 26x. And there's my answer. You could put the problem into y1, the answer into y2 to check and make sure you did it correctly. Next one, you'll take negative 6x times each one of these right here. Now you could put it in a graphic organizer, which we call the box. You would have negative 6x here, and you'd have 2x to the second power minus 7x plus 9, if that's what that is. It looks like it here on mine. So I have negative 6 times 2, negative 12x to the 1 plus 2 is 3. Negative 12x to the third power. Negative 6 times negative 7 plus 42. X times x is x squared. Negative 6 times 9, negative 54x. You can do it with the distributive property or the box.